Alright boys, we are back and it's time to continue our Year 8 playoffs with our Vancouver Canucks. And look at the Young Nucks, they've made it all the way back to the Stanley Cup Finals. The second time in 3 years. So the Young Nucks, they're trying to start a new dynasty here in Vancouver. But we got a team that's in our way, that's already in the middle of their own dynasty, the Carolina Hurricanes. So let me just show you guys something quickly, the GM tracker, right? So this year we're in the fourth round, the Stanley Cup Finals. Last year we got kicked out in the second round, and the year before that we got kicked out in the Stanley Cup Finals. So both times that we've been to the finals, the Carolina Hurricanes, they've been the team that we've had to go up against. The first time around, they beat us. Last year we got kicked out in the second round to the Anaheim Ducks. That didn't slow them down though. They went from the Eastern Conference and they won the Stanley Cup again. And now we're back to 2019. It's a rematch from 2017, and they're going for their third straight Stanley Cup, which would definitely be a modern day dynasty. If you get 3 straight Stanley Cups, even 2 in a row, but 3 straight, you're definitely got a dynasty there, okay? So let's take a look at the Carolina Hurricanes and see why their team is just so freaking dominating. The last 3 years, I think I said this before, and I'll say it again if he's still on the team especially. He should be retiring soon, but Cam Ward, baby. It's got to be Cam Ward. He's just a stud of a goalie in this game. So the first line, you got Jeff Skinner, Eric Staal, and Alexander Semin. Yeah, I can see why that first line is pretty good. Eric Staal and Jeff Skinner are great, and Semin, I know his offensive category is really good as well. So that first line might be able to score some goals on us. Second line, you got Terry, Jordan Staal, and Pithe. Terry and Pithe, I don't know too much about. They could be rookies with really good defensive categories or really good offensive categories. Jordan Staal, someone, you know, like with that perfect second line center, gives you a good defensive category and a good offensive category. So I like Jordan Staal in the middle there. Third line, you got Rask, 80 overall, Jenks, 82 overall, and Jared Staal, the third Staal brother, I believe, or the fourth Staal brother, 78 overall, power forward. You know what? That's not a bad third line, except for Staal, who's 78, but that's still doable on the third line. It's not horrible. And then the fourth line, you got Rowe, Dalp, and Backman. You got a two-way defenseman on the fourth line, so they must have some injuries to deal with right here, and 2 playmakers on the fourth line. So, you know, offensively, we've seen better teams, but they could be really good defensively. And along with Cam Ward as their goalie and their defensive core, which is actually pretty good, you got Levy, who's 86. You got McBain, who's 87. So a pretty good 1-2 punch right there. McBain might be a top 2 defenseman as well as an offensive defenseman. So there's some more goal scoring right there. Yanni Pitkanen, 85. Falk, 84. Not a bad top 4. And then Murphy and Sanguinetti, 82 and 83. So they actually have a pretty deep defensive core. I don't know if they have any top 2 defensemen. McBain might be one. And then the real story of this, and yes, he's still there. So Cam Ward, 88 overall, elite goaltender with that offensive core that might be good defensively, and with that deep defensive core, it may be hard to score goals on these guys. And when they put a backup in, it's Antti Niemi. So, you know, it's nothing like what we had in, what was it? I forget which team it was, but they had like a 50-something overall goaltender. No, when they got their backup in, he might be a backup goalie. Yeah, I don't think he's a starting goalie. He's listed as a backup probably, okay? So they got a good team here. They beat us 2 years ago, but still, man, I like our team. I think that we can get something done. And you know what? Because this is the final, we'll check out our team. I'm not going to change up the lines because the last series we beat the Blues in 5 games, so I'm going to leave whatever we have the way it is. We got some injuries that we're dealing with right now, but they should be back sooner rather than later. I'm going to give Gilbert Benoit the first line time again. Don't worry, if we start to lose some games, I can change the lines, but for right now, we're going to leave it the way it is. Yeah, we got Ryan Pulock, who's gone for 2 weeks, and Ryan Murray, who's gone for 10 days. So they could be back. 1 week, that's 7 days. 8, 9. Murray might be back for games 6 or 7, maybe game 5. Pulock might be back for game 7. Might be, okay, but he's probably gone. So, last but not least, let's just check out the injuries. Injury report. Let's see if the Carolina Hurricanes are missing anyone. So we got Pulock, who's gone with a pulled groin. Ryan Murray, who with a sore hip. A sore hip? Come on, man. You can play through that. Carolina. They got Victor Stahlberg, a herniated disc, July 25th. He ain't coming back. Samson, right wing. I'm sure he's, you know how they had that, that defenseman on their fourth line. I'm sure he's a third or fourth liner, so he is a help to their team. May 30th, so I think he'll be back. Shug as well. I don't know, center, so he must be a depth player as well. June 5th, he might be back. May 30th, Samson will definitely be back, though. Yeah, he'll definitely be back by here. And then, yeah, they might get that Shug guy back by here, but the third guy is definitely not coming back. All right, so, yeah, we can stop wasting time here. Stanley Cup Finals, Carolina Hurricanes versus the Vancouver Canucks. And before we get started, I got to blow my nose, so hang on. All right, seasons are changing. I'm getting that runny nose again. Okay, so here we go. Stanley Cup Finals. We're on the road. A record of 55, 19, and 8 is which the Carolina Hurricanes have. We're only at 45, 32, and 5. So, you know, on paper, they are the better team. They're the defending Stanley Cup champions from 2 years. But still, man, this is our year, Vancouver. This is our year. We've been playing great so far. So, come on. But the key to this series is getting off to a good start. So, I don't want any excuses. You guys got to show up for this game. Here we go. First period, there you go, Joe Colburn scores on Cam Ward. So they got Cam Ward in the net. So this is a game that if we can win, you know Niemi's eventually going to come out because the stupid computer's in this game. But this would be a must, well, it's not a must win, but I want it to be a must win. Come on, second period. All right, that's fine, that's fine. We didn't score one, they didn't score one. Pretty even game so far, 21 shots apiece. But it seems like Goddard is the better goalie so far. But we still have one more period to go. Come on, boys. Come on, I could use that support goal, and I could use some good defense here. Gilbert Benoit. Power play. All right, that's okay. That's okay. Come on, 7 minutes left, 5 minutes left, 3 minutes left. Oh, there it is! Empty netter by Vitasmaki, and that should be enough. Gilbert Benoit, shutout in his first game of the Stanley Cup Finals. That's what I'm talking about. If you guys remember last year, Gilbert Benoit, or no, it was the year that we were in the finals. Gilbert Benoit, no, not Gilbert Benoit. Patrick Goddard, he was injured. I think he came back towards the end of the series, because I think there was controversy. I should have started this goalie, or should have started this goalie. But he was injured to start the series. I remember that. So now he's healthy. He's back, and he wants to take this, okay? So Jeff Skinner's been injured, and he's considered day-to-day. He'll still be playing. Seems like Gilbert Benoit got a piece of Skinner that game. Good job, Bulldog. I appreciate it. Yep. All right, so let's just keep going here. Here we go. And Jonathan Drouin, man. Come on. 7 goals in the first 3 games. 2 goals since then. I mean, it's time to step up. If you want that captaincy, man, this is the series to get it done. Everyone's going to remember what happens in this series. Let's go. Here we go. Game 2 on the road. We already did what we wanted to do. We won game 1, but we can keep this streak going. Here we go. First period. All right, they had to answer back. You knew that was going to happen. This is not going to be an easy series here. All right, this is going to be competitive. Come on, boys. It's not over just yet. We are out shooting them. That's the good news. We might be the better team this game. Come on, second period. All right, yeah, Levy from the points. All right, so it's not looking good whatsoever right now. We're down by 2 going into the third period. I mean, stranger things have happened, but come on, boys. Just get 1 goal before the 10-minute mark, and you never know. Power play for the Hurricanes. Power play again. No, it's not looking good. Now, we got Cam Ward to deal with, man. He's just as good, if not better, right now than Patrick Goddard. And there's Alexander Semin with the empty netter. All right, Colburn. No shutout for you, Cam Ward. There you go. 4 seconds left. That's got to piss him off. All right? So there, he's not freaking immortal, boys. We can score goals on him. And we got a good goalie as well. He only allowed 2 goals. That third goal, the empty netter, that doesn't count. So, I mean, offense, you got to start to wake up here. I'm thinking about changing the lines, even though we're playing pretty good defensively. I mean, 2 goals against in 2 games, right? The third goal doesn't count. It's an empty netter. So, you know, the lines that we have right now, they're working out defensively for us. But our offense is kind of shriveled up now. I'm thinking that we could put Ekman Larson back on the first line instead of Benoit. That would help out offensively, but that might hurt defensively, you know? Luke Pithier has been injured for the next 4 weeks. That's good. I think that's like a third-line winger, so that helps. You know what? I'm not going to do any line changes just yet. That game, it could have gone either ways. Let's just keep these lines together. If we lose this game, we'll do some line changes, okay? So come on, boys. On front of your home ice fans. They've been waiting way too long for a Stanley Cup, all right? It's time to play. It's time. Oh, my God. First freaking period. I haven't even done the simulation just yet, and Rask scores on the power play. All right, that's okay. Don't worry about it. You guys are going to answer back. Here we go. First period. All right, we got 1. Jonathan Drouin. All right, they got another one to increase the lead to 2-1. But at least we got on the board. And look at that. Niemi's in the net, boys. Niemi's in the net. This is a game we got to win. We have to win when Niemi's in the net. Here we go. Come on. Second period. All right, didn't score one. They didn't get one either, but we have 27 shots to 20, so we might be the better team here. Come on, third period. Let's go. Let's go. Get a quick one here, boys. We can win this game. Antti Niemi's in the net. Just throw the puck on the net, man. He's 81 overall. This is not looking good. This is not looking good. No. Oh, my God. A penalty shot by freaking Semin and an empty netter by Eric Stahl, and they take the game. All right, so not looking good. Not looking good whatsoever. I think it's clearly our lack of goals for right now that's hurting us in this series. And that was a game where Niemi was in the freaking net. It wasn't even Cam Ward. So, let us try something strategic here against these guys. All right? The last few series, I went with a more defensive approach. Only that, Alexander Semin's been injured, considered day-to-day, so Benoit got a piece of him as well. And, yeah, this is perfect. All right, Ryan Murray's coming back. All right, so edit lines manually. Best lines, all right? Boof. Now, it's time to stack up offensively. Boof, Drouin, Mackey, and Tarky. We're reuniting this line, okay? I want to get some goals from these guys. Second line, it's going to be Suter, Reinhardt, and Sarich, okay? We're going to load up offensively against these guys now and see what happens for us. Faxa, best third-line center I've had in a while. Nathan Horton, you've got some big game winners. I could use some more goals for you right now, Nathan Horton. He's got nothing in this series so far, so that's why I'm moving him down, moving Tarky up. Ernie, yeah, you can play with Faxa and Horton, and Colburn, Hartikainen, and Weiss, yeah. Who's sitting? Seth Jonesy is sitting. That's all right. He's in the press box, so he's getting some experience by looking on. Edler and Ekman-Larsson, we're going to reunite those guys. Murray and Benoit, we're going to put those guys together. So Benoit, we're going to move him down to the second line, and then Vitismaki and Ravenka. We're missing Pulock, man. We're really missing Pulock. Power play. Drouin, Mackey, Tarky, Reinhardt, Sarich, Suter. Let me get Suter in there. There you go. We're going to go with the lines that got us to the playoffs here. Our young guns, okay? We're going to put all of our eggs in the young guns basket. Our top six, Tarky, Mackey, Drouin, Sarich, Suter, Reinhardt, okay? That's what we're going with. If we're going to lose, we're going to lose going out with those guys getting the ice time. Ekman-Larsson, Edler, Murray, Vitismaki. Yeah, that's fine. Murray, Benoit, Ravenka. Yeah, Vitismaki. That's Pulock's job right there, but he's injured. Four-man power play. Mackey, Drouin, Reinhardt, Sarich. Yeah, that's all fine. Penalty kill. Suter, Ernie, Faxa, Drouin. No, not Drouin. Hartikainen. There you go. Suter. Yeah, I want Suter taking it. There you go. And three-man penalty kill. Suter, Faxa. 4-on-4 lines. Yeah, that's all good. Extra attacker. Sarich and Drouin, okay? Patrick Goddard, you're staying in the net. We're not going to Sergei Bobrovsky. He's been playing fine for us. So there you go, best lines like that. And you know what? I'll just in case, so I don't have to do this later, I'll bring up Ryan Callahan right now. All right? Just in case I want to do something with the line changes if we lose one more. Okay, so we're down 2-1 in the series. This basically is a must-win game now, okay? If we go down 3-1 against the Carolina Hurricanes with Cam Ward, that's really not looking good, okay? So, boys, home ice advantage. You've got to win this one. You won the first game. We've had a line change. You know Cam Ward's going back in the net right now. You got to get an early lead here. You have to get an early lead for Patrick Goddard, all right? So here we go. First period. Let's go, boys. All right. It's not the greatest, not the worst either. Oh, my God. Our lack of offense against the Carolina Hurricanes, man. It's just, this is the reason. This is the reason right here. You can see it happening, unfolding right in front of our eyes right here. This is not good. Second period. All right, there you go. Raimo Tarky on the first line. He pots one by Cam Ward. All right, so we got a third period here. They're up 26 shots to 14. You can't have Patrick Goddard, carrying the team for the whole third period. Offense, you need to score another goal here, okay? And it can't be an empty netter. You need to get one before the 10-minute mark. So let's go. Offense. Keep that offense going. That's why I changed the lines for offense. Oh, my God. Terry on Goddard. There you go. Jonathan Drouin. Finally, the first line wakes up. For fuck's sake, Eric Stahl. No! Come on, Goddard. Oh, Goddard. 3 goals in the third period. There you go, Raimo Tarky. All right, we got a shootout here. I don't know who's going to take it. There it is again. Oh, Sam Ronhart. Come on. We got this. 5 minutes left, please. Yes! Sarich! No! Jenks, please, Goddard. Stop being an idiot. Stop being an idiot. Oh, thank God. Woo! So that's what I was talking about. Benoit on the first line. He seems to keep the pucks out of the net as well. But if I change it up, we can get an offensive touch, but then we lose the defensive touch. Look at that, 43 shots to 23, but we score 6 goals. That's what I'm talking about, offense. That's some crazy coaching right there. Look at this. My top 6 were the only ones who scored. Tarky, 1. Drouin, 1. Tarky, 2. Reinhart, 1. Sarich, 1. Reinhart, another 1. I mean, all those guys, top 6 players. Whew. All right. I didn't like the defensive part of that game, but you know what? It was an exciting game, and now it's 2-2 in the series, so good job, boys. That would have been a great game to go to. Tom Suter, 4 assists. Sam Reinhart, 2 goals, 3 points. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, Vancouver. All right? You guys are an offensive powerhouse. I don't care if Cam Ward's in the net. You guys just keep shooting on him, and you'll score some goals, all right? So we reunited the offensive guns together, and they finally wake up. The first line did great for us that game. Oh, my God. All right. So here we go. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty now. It's a 3-game series. We're tied 2-2. Here we go. Back in Carolina. We'll leave the lines the exact same way, okay? So here we go again, boys. Offense. I mean, I'd like it if you guys could tighten up a little bit defensively, but score another 6 goals, and I'm liking what you're doing, all right? So here we go. First period. All right, we got 1, they got 1. Dale Weiss, so we got some depth goal scoring. And freaking Niemi's in the net. If Niemi goes 2-0 in these finals, I'm going to be pissed off. Come on, boys. It's Niemi in the net, all right? I know he's a good goalie, but 7 years from now, as a backup, we can score. We can beat these guys. Let's go. Second period. There, oh my God, Jenks. I thought that was us. Damn it, Jenks. All right, and it looks like freaking Niemi is going all-star again on us. Oh, my God. What a great backup for the Carolina Hurricanes. That could be the reason that they're winning all these cups. Come on, third period, boys. Get one before the 10-minute mark, and it's still a game. Come on! Penalty kill. Oh, no. Oh, no. Niemi, not again. Not again, Niemi! Yes! All right, Turkey! Fantastic Finn! That's what I'm talking about. Overtime. Come on! Come on! 12 minutes left. I could use another fantastic Finn. Willie Mackey. Or the French. Oh, no! Jordan Stahl! You son of a bitch. How do you... Jared Stahl! It's not even Jordan Stahl. It's the shitty Stahl brother. Oh, my God. You've got to be... we tie the game with 1 minute left or 1:25. And it's like, now we can't even win it in overtime. And that would have allowed us to go back to Vancouver with the cup in the building. Now we got to win 2 straight. Oh, come on, man. Not again. Not again. These games are so close. Niemi's in the net. He's 2-0 in these playoffs. It's bullshit. Bullshit. He's the first star, man. Oh, that's such crap. Oh, if it's friggin' Ward who's beating me, fine. But when it's an 81 overall goaltender beating me, holy shiza beniza. Tukarinas, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Alexander Semin, that's the same injuries. All right, so not looking very good here. I'm going to do something here. I'm going to do something that I did in the last one. I'm not going to change these lines, all right? These seem to be working. But defensively, this is what I'm going to do. It's going to be Oliver Ekman-Larsson on the second line with Ryan Murray. And our captain, Alexander Edler, is going to be alongside of Gilbert Benoit. Because when Gilbert Benoit is on the first line, we seem to keep the puck out of the net. Yes, we don't score as many goals, but we got to figure out a way to keep the puck out of the net because we're not scoring many goals ourselves, okay? So for this game, I'm going to keep the offense together, but just put Gilbert Benoit on the top line for 5-on-5. Power play, penalty kill, all that stuff, I'm going to leave the same. But just maybe with Benoit on the first line, the French Bulldog Benoit, he might just give us that extra jump that we need to get to Game 7 and to take Game 7, all right? So here we go, boys. This is getting, oh my goodness gracious. This is getting exciting now. I'm starting to shake a little bit. We cannot lose this. We cannot lose this. We cannot allow the Carolina Hurricanes to continue their dynasty, all right? We've got to put our foot on the map here. Come on, we cannot lose in Vancouver again, all right? The streets can't take it. Let's go. Come on now, man. Come on, boys. Let's go. Step it up. First period. Come on, Vancouver. You can do this. Here we go. There you go. Alexander Edler. He gets a wrist shot off from the side of the ice. The hash boards or whatever you call them. Hash marks. And it must have been a great pass from Gilbert Benoit. That's right. I'm saying it. All right, so here we go. Second period. Oh, my God. Jordan Stahl. I got Bobrovsky in the net. Why is Bobrovsky in the net? Oh, don't tell me Patrick Goddard got injured in the first period. Oh, no, not like this. Don't go out like this, please. Come on, get one more game. Maybe it's just day-to-day. Oh, no, good penalty kill. No, leave me on Bobrovsky. Don't let it happen. No. Don't let it happen like this. Turkey, what a beast, please. Please. 10 minutes, please, somebody! 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 Oh, no! Not again! Oh, my God! Oh.